MCM coverage of MHS sports is proudly presented by
Biviano General Contracting.
Biviano General Contracting is Marshfield's leading custom modular house builder. Modular building saves time and money. Only 8 to 12 weeks for the entire build, saving up to 25% of the cost compared to traditional building. We also offer custom deck building, kitchen and bathroom remodels, additions, and house elevations.
More information can be found at bivianocontracting.com.
Repel Pest Solutions. Repel Pest Solutions is a full-service pest control company protecting residential and commercial properties from nuisance pests that carry germs and diseases. They are a small, family-run business from Marshfield, licensed, insured, competitively priced. We work to understand your needs and offer an integrated pest solution that's environmentally friendly. Don't be afraid to bug us. Road to Responsibility. Founded in 1988, Road to Responsibility's mission is to provide the means, the opportunity, and the support necessary to allow citizens with disabilities to take their place as productive members of the community. We are committed to providing all individuals with opportunities to truly live in the community. Through our services, we are proud to enrich and improve the lives of every individual, one person at a time.
Over the past 15 years, MCM has supported the Marshfield community through its mission in connecting the community. As successful as MCM has been, there is a significant challenge facing MCM that will dramatically impact the Marshfield community. Just like almost all community media centers, over 90% of MCM's funding comes from Comcast and Verizon's cable licenses with the town of Marshfield. MCM receives a small percentage of that cable revenue. With technology changing and people changing the way that they consume media, many people have decided to abandon cable television for streaming platforms. 2021 to 2022 saw the greatest one-year decline in cable subscriptions in Massachusetts at 10%. Marshfield isn't immune to this, and over the next several years, we expect to see at least a 20% decrease in our funding due to the decline in cable subscribers in Marshfield. It means saying goodbye to members of the MCM staff, not making important upgrades that make MCM the state-of-the-art studio it is, and a significant reduction in support to valuable community institutions. But most importantly, what does this mean for you? It means saying goodbye to open and transparent government coverage, not being able to see important Marshfield school events like graduation and sports, as well as important community news and information shared by MCM.
Crossing the 50, 40, he's got two men to beat, no one's gonna catch!
Pick it up, and it is score! For three.
Got it! With the shot, it's lights out! Good night, goodbye,
And that's how it is! Marshfield wins! It's a great serve.
another one!
Drop!
And the Rams drop one first here in the Super Bowl!
Nice.
Kick on the field, and it is
Scored! It is scored!
Robert E. Cruther Gymnasium here in Marshfield, Massachusetts for MCM's coverage of women's basketball between your Marshfield Rams and the Whitman-Hanson Panthers. I'm Anderw Youngworth alongside Tyler Pinheiro. And Tyler, the Marshfield girls team is now 0-5 and they need to win fast. And what better way to get it done than against the 6-1 Whitman-Hanson Panthers?
Yeah, Andrew, Marshfield's season has been nothing short of a disappointment, some would say. I wouldn't, but that's just, what you can say by the 0-5 record. You definitely need to pick up a win here tonight, and there's no better way to win a game than getting a statement win versus a team 6-1 like the Panthers.
And the Panthers are coming into this game with a ton of momentum. They're on a 4-game win streak, undefeated in conference play, while the Rams, they're obviously on a 5-game losing streak, and they have 0 wins in conference play thus far. They're 0-3. The Panthers are 4-0 in the Patriot League. What does Marshfield need to get done tonight in order to change the momentum? What are the key factors for the Rams to come into this game with some momentum?
I mean, limit any scoring opportunities you can for Whitman-Hanson. Don't let them get into any rhythms of any sorts, because you see they're a good team. They can run on anybody, put up numbers on anybody, and Marshfield just has to play their game, The threes might fall. They've been shooting a lot of threes at a high volume in a lot of their games. I think if the threes can fall, then you have a chance, but you just got to get yourself open looks. You got to pass the ball more if you're the Rams and not dribble into traffic as much. Get good shots, and then just you got to force bad shots by Whitman-Hanson. It's easier said than done, but I think they can do it.
And who are some key players tonight for the Rams that you expect to see break out here on the court, whether it's offense or defense or a mix of both?
I mean, on both ends, it's definitely got to be Josie Elwood. I mean, she's been on this team since she was a freshman. She's just a pure bucket getter. Not much else to say about that, so I think she's one player to look forward to. Another player is probably Molly Stevens to just like control the tempo on the offense as the point guard, not rush anything, keep her team moving at a good pace, and just try to get her teammates open looks.
Those are definitely two of the key players for this Marshfield basketball team. One junior, one sophomore, both have done phenomenal things for the Rams this season. But if we take a look at the bench a little bit, Coach Wise does have some great bench players as well. You see players like juniors Michaela Lamb, who is able to knock down the three. How deep into the bench do you think Wise goes today against the Panthers?
I'd say he goes like 3 or 4 players down into the bench if it's a close game. I feel like you got to just use what works, and I feel like if it's going to be a close game, your starters are going to be very important. But so are going to be like your 6th, 7th, and 8th people off the bench. You know what I mean? So Lamb can obviously come in and shoot the 3. They've got other pieces off the bench, like McDaniel's a good piece off the bench. Senior captain come in and get some rebounds, but I don't think if the game's going to be close, I don't think he's going to go that deep into the bench.
Well, from the looks of it, it appears Whitman-Hanson won't play too many players because they have an 11-man roster total, and I think Whitman-Hanson is going to play mostly their starters for the game. So if Marshfield's starters do get tired and he has to dig into the bench a bit, who are some key players off the bench that you are excited to see tonight for the Rams?
I mean, like I said, Lamb and Lauren McDaniel are obviously key pieces. I think the freshman, Riley Chestnut, could make some noise because we've seen some good signs out of her. But I'm just curious to see where Wise goes. Obviously, we don't go to practice. We don't know who's been improving, who's been declining. So it could be a mystery. We never know.
Well, an upset opportunity for the Rams is nothing to shy away from. Let's see if the Rams are able to get it done. Don't go anywhere. Tyler and I are on the call in just a little bit. Let's hear a word from our sponsors.
MCM coverage of MHS sports is proudly presented by
Biviano General Contracting.
Biviano General Contracting is Marshfield's leading custom modular house builder. Modular building saves time and money. Only 8 to 12 weeks for the entire build, saving up to 25% of the cost compared to traditional building. We also offer custom deck building, kitchen and bathroom remodels, additions, and house elevations.
More information can be found at bivianocontracting.com.
Repel Pest Solutions. Repel Pest Solutions is a full-service pest control company protecting residential and commercial properties from nuisance pests that carry germs and diseases. They are a small, family-run business from Marshfield, licensed, insured, competitively priced. We work to understand your needs and offer an integrated pest solution that's environmentally friendly. Don't be afraid to bug us. Road to Responsibility. Founded in 1988, Road to Responsibility's mission is to provide the means, the opportunity, and the support necessary to allow citizens with disabilities to take their place as productive members of the community. We are committed to providing all individuals with opportunities to truly live in the community. Through our services, we are proud to enrich and improve the lives of every individual, one person at a time.
Hey guys, I'm Will.
I'm Jack.
And I'm Ben.
And we are the voices of the Marshfield Rams football team for the pregame and halftime show that you hear every week.
Welcome back to the Marshfield Rams MCM pregame show.
To the halftime
show. I am Jack Hughes. This is Will and Ben. And
with the season coming to an end, we just want to take a quick time out and say thank you to everyone who joined us every single week to broadcast the Marshfield Rams football games. That ball picked off to the 5-10 touchdown. Marshfield wants to go and block it. They did. No one's going to catch Cole Hannigan as he throws on the afterburners.
The opportunity to broadcast our hometown athletes is such a privilege. We are also honored to bring you guys into the action.
Unfortunately, we're actually at risk of losing this local sports coverage that brings our community together. Frankly, we're in desperate need of support.
You see, we're a nonprofit, and while you may see us on a variety of platforms, the main funding that Marshfield Community Media gets is from the cable payments of Marshfield residents.
As more and more people continue to cut cable in the town, this results in dwindling funds for MCM, which means less broadcasting and even worse, less football.
If you enjoy seeing our local athletes on screen, if you've been enjoying our halftime reports, or if you value hometown sports and community storytelling, please consider making a donation today. Your donations can help keep the lights on, the mics working, and the cameras rolling.
Your donations will go directly towards the essentials: equipment upgrades, production costs, and to pay the staff that's behind us every single week during the games.
Every contribution, big or small, helps keep the game going and the cameras rolling. So please, consider donating down below.
People in the community tell us all the time, Marshfield Community Media is a hidden gem. While we love hearing that we're a gem, we don't love hearing that we're hidden. So let's talk about what we can offer you and this wonderful community. One of the biggest things we offer is training. We can train you on various forms of media such as camera work, podcasting, editing, and so much more. The only thing we require is that you're a member of our studio, which for Marshfield residents is just $30 a year. And with that membership, you not only get access to training, but our entire arsenal of state-of-the-art equipment. We'll help you create the content you've been dreaming about. In addition to this, we also offer production services. Do you have a small business and want to film some promotions for your website or social media? We've got you covered. We've worked with businesses all over the South Shore to produce high-quality promotional material at an affordable rate. You probably already know this, but in case you don't, we provide high-quality coverage of important community events. This includes MHS Varsity sports, municipal government meetings, important local news, and many other special community events and ceremonies. So if you'd like to know more about us, you can check out our website at marshfieldcommunitymedia.com or give us a call at 781-837-4384. Thank you. People in the community tell us all the time, Marshfield Community Media is a hidden gem. While we love hearing that we're a gem, we don't love hearing that we're hidden. So let's talk about what we can offer you and this wonderful community. One of the biggest things we offer is training. We can train you on various forms of media such as camera work, podcasting, editing, and so much more. The only thing we require is that you're a member of our studio, which for Marshfield residents is just $30 a year. And with that membership, you not only get access to training, but our entire arsenal of state-of-the-art equipment. We'll help you create the content you've been dreaming about. In addition to this, we also offer production services. Do you have a small business and want to film some promotions for your website or social media? We've got you covered. We've worked with businesses all over the South Shore to produce high-quality promotional material at an affordable rate. You probably already know this, but in case you don't, we provide high-quality coverage of important community events. This includes MHS Varsity sports, municipal government meetings, important local news, and many other special community events and ceremonies. So if you'd like to know more about us, you can check out our website at marshfieldcommunitymedia.com or give us a call at 781-837-4384. Thank you.
MCM coverage of MHS sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions,
Biviano General Contracting.
Road to Responsibility.
Over the past 15 years, MCM has supported the Marshfield community through its mission in connecting the community. As successful as MCM has been, there is a significant challenge facing MCM that will dramatically impact the Marshfield community. Just like almost all community media centers, over 90% of MCM's funding comes from Comcast and Verizon's cable licenses with the town of Marshfield. MCM receives a small percentage of that cable revenue. With technology changing and people changing the way that they consume media, many people have decided to abandon cable television for streaming platforms. 2021 to 2022 saw the greatest one-year decline in cable subscriptions in Massachusetts at 10%. Marshfield isn't immune to this, and over the next several years, we expect to see at least a 20% decrease in our funding due to the decline in cable subscribers in Marshfield. It means saying goodbye to members of the MCM staff, not making important upgrades that make MCM the state-of-the-art studio it is, and a significant reduction in support to valuable community institutions. But most importantly, what does this mean for you? It means saying goodbye to open and transparent government coverage, not being able to see important Marshfield school events like graduation and sports, as well as important community news and information shared by MCM. Please don't let this important community institution wither and die. Please contact us or visit our website to find out more about how you can support Marshfield Community Media.
Up, and it is score!
For three.
Got it! With the shot, it's in! Lights out! Good night, goodbye! And there's Anderson! Marshfield wins!
It's a great serve.
Another one! Drop!
And the Rams drop one first here in the Super Bowl.
Nice.
Kick on the field, and it is scored! It is scored!
MCM coverage of MHS sports is proudly presented by
Biviano General Contracting.
Biviano General Contracting is Marshfield's leading custom modular house builder. Modular building saves time and money. Only 8 to 12 weeks for the entire build, saving up to 25% of the cost compared to traditional building. We also offer custom deck building, kitchen and bathroom remodels, additions, and house elevations.
More information can be found at bivianocontracting.com.
Repel Pest Solutions. Repel Pest Solutions is a full-service pest control company protecting residential and commercial properties from nuisance pests that carry germs and diseases. They are a small, family-run business from Marshfield, licensed, insured, competitively priced. We work to understand your needs and offer an integrated pest solution that's environmentally friendly. Don't be afraid to bug us. Road to Responsibility. Founded in 1988, Road to Responsibility's mission is to provide the means, the opportunity, and the support necessary to allow citizens with disabilities to take their place as productive members of the community. We are committed to providing all individuals with opportunities to truly live in the community. Through our services, we are proud to enrich and improve the lives of every individual, one person at a time. MCM coverage of MHS sports is proudly presented by
Biviano General Contracting.
Biviano General Contracting is Marshfield's leading custom modular house builder. Modular building saves time and money. Only 8 to 12 weeks for the entire build, saving up to 25% of the cost compared to traditional building. We also offer custom deck building, kitchen and bathroom remodels, additions, and house elevations.
More information can be found at bivianocontracting.com.
Repel Pest Solutions. Repel Pest Solutions is a full-service pest control company protecting residential and commercial properties from nuisance pests that carry germs and diseases. They are a small, family-run business from Marshfield, licensed, insured, competitively priced. We work to understand your needs and offer an integrated pest solution that's environmentally friendly. Don't be afraid to bug us. Road to Responsibility. Founded in 1988, Road to Responsibility's mission is to provide the means, the opportunity, and the support necessary to allow citizens with disabilities to take their place as productive members of the community. We are committed to providing all individuals with opportunities to truly live in the community. Through our services, we are proud to enrich and improve the lives of every individual, one person at a time.
Hey guys, I'm Will.
I'm Jack.
And I'm Ben.
And we are the voices of the Marshfield Rams football team for the pregame and halftime show that you hear every week.
Welcome back to the Marshfield Rams
MCM
pregame show.
To the halftime
show. I am Jack Hughes. This is Will and Ben. And
with the season coming to an end, we just want to take a quick time out and say thank you to everyone who joined us every single week to broadcast the Marshfield Rams football games. That ball picked off to the 5-10 touchdown. Marshfield wants to go and block it. They did. No one's going to catch Cole Hannigan as he throws on the afterburners.
the opportunity to broadcast our hometown athletes is such a privilege. We are also honored to bring you guys into the action.
Unfortunately, we're actually at risk of losing this local sports coverage that brings our community together. Frankly, we're in desperate need of support.
You see, we're a nonprofit, and while you may see us on a variety of platforms, the main funding that Marshfield Community Media gets is from the cable payments of Marshfield residents.
As more and more people continue to cut cable in the town, this results in dwindling funds for MCM, which means less broadcasting and even worse, less football.
If you enjoy seeing our local athletes on screen, if you've been enjoying our halftime reports, or if you value hometown sports and community storytelling, please consider making a donation today. Your donations can help keep the lights on, the mics working, and the cameras rolling.
Your donations will go directly towards the essentials: equipment upgrades, production costs, and to pay the staff that's behind us every single week during the games.
Every contribution, big or small, helps keep the game going and the cameras rolling. So please, consider donating down below.
People in the community tell us all the time, Marshfield Community Media is a hidden gem. While we love hearing that we're a gem, we don't love hearing that we're hidden. So let's talk about what we can offer you and this wonderful community. One of the biggest things we offer is training. We can train you on various forms of media, such as camera work, podcasting, editing, and so much more. The only thing we require is that you're a member of our studio, which for Marshfield residents is just $30 a year. And with that membership, you not only get access to training, but our entire arsenal of state-of-the-art equipment. We'll help you create the content you've been dreaming about. In addition to this, we also offer production services. Do you have a small business and want to film some promotions for your website or social media? We've got you covered. We've worked with businesses all over the South Shore to produce high-quality promotional material at an affordable rate. You probably already know this, but in case you don't, we provide high-quality coverage of important community events. This includes MHS Varsity sports, municipal government meetings, and
Hello, welcome to the Robert E. Cuther Gymnasium in Marshfield, Massachusetts. Your Marshfield Rams take on the Whitman-Hanson Panthers. Brought to you by Marshfield Community Media. Alongside Tyler Pinheiro, I'm Anderw Youngworth. And Tyler, this is a big game here for the Rams, who have started the season 0-5 and are 12th in the Patriot League, where the Whitman-Hanson Panthers are first in the Patriot League and are undefeated in conference play.
Yeah, Andrew, it's been as slow of a start as you could imagine for the Rams, and it's been about as hot of a start as you could imagine for the Panthers. So, a lot riding on both sides for either of these teams. For Whitman-Hanson, momentum going. This is a game you're favored in. You just got to come in, get the job done, get out of here quick, and go to bed before 10 o'clock at night.
Marshfield sticking with a starting lineup that at this time, Carolina going to be taking the starting nod today for the Rams. Malaya Pierce, the junior captain for the Panthers. Whitman-Hanson enters this game on a 4-game win streak, whereas the Rams are winless. And we are underway here in Marshfield. That's McDougal with the ball. Stevens has it up top. Hands it off to McDougal. McDougal to Elwood. Back to McDougal. Open. That's going to be a 2-point. That one wide. That one rebounded by the Panthers. Here's Daly bringing it up the court, the senior captain. Gives that off to Elena Bathalion.
Out here in a 2-3 zone early, Andrew.
Coach Wise going with the 2-3 zone. I like that early. Point attempt from Manchester. That one no good. Now Stevens with it. The fast break. She's going to take it all the way to the rack and score. Molly Stevens, the sophomore, puts the Rams up early.
That's what I was talking about. Andrew, Marshfield just playing their game, and if it's getting then it's getting out to the races and getting easy buckets like that.
That's what you have to do against a team like this. Pierce with it. The cross-court pass to Hurley. Hurley has it in the court. Gives it down low to McKee. Back to Hurley. Hurley, now Pierce. Kicks it to Daly. The 3. That one's good. Leah Daly with the 3. That gives the Panthers the lead.
We saw a lot of that in the warm-ups, Andrew. It looked like he wasn't missing anything, and looking like that translates right over to the game.
Stella Ewell looks to answer right back with a 3 of her own. That one no good. The rebound from Bathalion. Daly has it up top. Kicks that one to Pierce. Pierce, the 3. That one's good. Malaya Pierce, the junior captain, with the 3. And that's 2 quick 3s from the Panthers to extend the lead to 4. Now Stevens brings it up the court for the Rams. Elwood has it up top. Aruda has it on. Ewell on the wing, guarded tightly. Stevens has it. Down low to Aruda. There from McKee. That's going to stay Marshfield's ball.
Andrew, I'm liking the way that Marshfield's. I mean, they're just playing their own game at the moment, and they're not just like coming.
Whitman-Hanson hit a few 3s early. Marshfield needs to answer back on offense. The shot clock winding down for the Rams. It's at 3 seconds. Aruda forced to put up a shot, and she gets the lucky foul. Whitman-Hanson played 35 seconds of great defense just to send Aruda to the line.
Yeah, you can't be giving any team those big. So that's definitely something that Coach Costa is going to talk to his team about in the huddle. That was a great defensive position by Whitman-Hanson. Obviously, we know she's a really strong player, really gifted player, and you can't just let that happen.
Aruda is a 2-sport athlete, very good ex-golf pitcher, and obviously a great basketball center. She nails the first one, cuts the lead to 3. Aruda's second shot is good. She nails them both. The score is now 6-4. Here's Daly bringing it up the court for the. Gives that to Pierce. Finds Hurley in the corner.
Marshall foul number 22, Josie Elwood, team starts. At the line for the Panthers, number 3, Dylan Hurley, shooting team. Checking back in for the Rams, number 24, Dave McDougal.
The refs are going to call it a foul on the floor. So Stevens is going to inbound it, and in comes Lauren McDaniel, check for Stella Ewell, one of the senior captains for the Rams.
McDaniel, big rebounding presence here on this team. Not really a scorer, but she makes up for it on every other
The three from Lamb is no good, and that rebound is Daly. And now Daly is wide open space. The pass to Hurley, and the layup is good. Great pass there. And Hurley layup. And Marshfield is going to take its first time out of the ball game. 5 minutes in, Tyler, you would expect the difference in record between these two teams. Marshfield's 0-5. Women is 6-1. You would not be able to tell that with the first 5 minutes of this game.
Absolutely not. Marshfield's been playing really well, and Whitman-Hanson is making a few mistakes. But so many signs of why Whitman-Hanson is 6-1 on the season. Like that fast break. The ball maybe hit the floor too. Good moving the ball, passing instead of dribbling, and it led to a wide open layup on the other end with little to no contest.
Whitman talent, no doubt, but activity that you just talked about. That pass to Hurley, two of the senior captains for this team, is why this team is so good. They are very play good team basketball. Marshfield has not looked terrible in the first 5 minutes of this game. They've been putting on the pressure on defense and on offense. Whenever they get turnovers, they push the ball to the rack. That's how Stella Ewell was able to get that putback layup.
Marshfield keeps that up. Just keep the ball around instead of dribbling it as much. They can easily tie this game and maybe even get themselves a lead.
Whitman-Hanson yet to sub anyone in. Marshfield, we were wondering if Marshfield was going to get too deep into the bench. They've already made three subs already, and Whitman-Hanson like we expected.
Looks like Whitman-Hanson might have a sick player because we had 11 on our roster. They only got 5 on the court and 5 on the whoever's at home sick for Whitman-Hanson get better soon.
Let's hope Whitman-Hanson has good stamina for this game. Stevens brings it up the court for the Rams. 3 minutes left to play in the first. 12-8 is your score. Lamb has it outside. She puts up the three. That one doesn't fall. But the rebound from McDougal down low. She puts it back up. That one's no good. Rams get another opportunity. Stevens, the floater. That one no good. She gets her own rebound. Puts it back up. That one's no good. 4 missed layups from the Rams. And that's going to be a jump ball call. Great fight there from Lauren McDaniel.
That's what I talked about when she checked in, Andrew. She's a great rebounding threat down in the paint. So it was looking like they had 2 people collapsing on her each time. And that just opens up the opportunities for her to get rebounds as well.
Pierce has it up top, the junior captain. She gives that. That's going to be an offensive foul. Another lucky break there for the Rams. Whitman-Hanson, another foolish turnover.
Yeah, if you're Marshall, you can get a lot of these opportunities, but all that matters is what you do after them. So we need to see Marshall put some points up off these turnovers.
Benisek, since Marshall has found the back of the rim. Molly Stevens with it in the wing. She puts up the three. That one no good. McDaniel fighting for the rebound, unable to come away with it. Now Hurley brings up the court quickly for the Panthers. Puts up the floater over Aruda. That one falls. Great floater there from Hurley.
And that's exactly why she's committed to St. A's, Andrew. Plays like that. Saw that the rim got cut off, so just puts up the easy floater.
Aruda puts up a floater of her own. That one no good. Bounded by Madeline Moore, the first sub for the Panthers. The three from Hurley is good. Dylan Hurley You just said it. She's playing St. A's basketball next year, and we are quickly seeing why. The lead is now 17-8. McDaniel has it at the elbow. She kicks it out to McDougal, who has it in the corner. Back to McDaniel down low, and the refs are daily on the reach.
McDougal almost hit her little sidestep move there for the three, but passed up.
Quick 5 run there from Dylan Hurley herself, and just like that, the 4-point deficit is 9. Hurley has double-digit points for the Panthers. She has had a tremendous performance.
So Andrew, Daly and Bathalon, they're already both in foul trouble here, so I'm curious to see how that affects Coach Costa's decision-making.
With not a lot of subs, that could become a problem really quickly into the game. Stevens puts up the layup. That one rolls out somehow. The freshman Chestnut gets the rebound, but the shot is no good. Now Ewell has the offensive rebound. Marshfield with another offensive chance. And that is going to be a turnover. Pierce gets the steal, and she's pushing it up the court for the Panthers. Hurley taking it to the rack again, but she stops this time. Moore puts up the three. That one, no good. And the rebound from the freshman Chestnut. Chestnut bringing it up the floor for the Rams. She puts up the layup. That one, no good. But the rebound from Sears. Now Ewell has it. Ewell puts up the three. That one hits the back of the rim and no good. McDaniel has it with the offensive rebound, but now it's turned over. Pierce with the steal. She's bringing it down the court. Puts up the layup. That one, no good. Stevens, the rebound. She's going to bring it up the floor for the Rams. She's rushing it. Ewell has it on the wing. Gives it to Sears. Sears puts up the three. That one. Audrey Sears gives the Rams much needed points.
Audrey Sears earned that one. She played great defense there on the other end. And even better shot right there to give her team the lead. Not the lead, but deficit.
Hurley drives baseline, puts up the floater, and good. Another basket from the stud.
Hurley's just a player, Andrew. She just seems to make the right play every single time.
The shot clock is off. Wondering if the Rams are going to hold the shot till the clock ends. But Ewell travels, and Whitman-Hanson is going to get another opportunity.
Looked like Ewell just got a little too excited to get the ball in the corner on that one. Ready for it and thought she was going to get the shot, that she didn't think about dribbling before she went baseline.
There is a saying, and that is sometimes you're almost too open, and that's what happened to Ewell right there. We're going to get a quick timeout here. 19 seconds left to play in the first. Through one quarter of play, Whitman-Hanson does what you expect them to do. They have almost 20 points. They have a chance to exceed 20 points in the final seconds. They're on pace for 80. That's what makes them such a team. But we need to talk about Dylan Hurley, Anslem women's basketball commit. She has had a phenomenal first quarter.
She's been nothing short. It just seems that she's making the definitely something that recruits saw when they were scouting her and getting her committed to trying. What all the buzz was about when she was being recruited.
I like the move from Coach Weisgerber to put the defense into a 2-3 zone, but against a team like Whitman-Hanson who only shoots threes, Coach Wise is going to change the defense soon.
I think right now they're getting shot out of the 2-3s. So, I mean, they've let up a high threes, and Whitman-Hanson's made about 10 of them so far. So I think it's going to depend on what.
MCM coverage of MHS sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions,
Biviano General Contracting,
Road to Responsibility.
ball. Checking in for the Rams, number 3, Ali Rosa.
Pretty well in the first quarter, but so far they haven't carried that energy here into the second quarter.
Daly's got it down low. Panthers set up in a box. Daly finds Pierce in the paint. Pierce puts up the layup, and it's good. What a pass from Leah Daly. She's had multiple great assists in the first quarter and a half of play. Stevens, the guard for the Rams, she drives into the middle, kicks it back out to Chesna, who's got it on the wing. Great defense from Pierce as she swats that away. Stella Ewell has it down low, and that one's stolen by Manchester. Manchester driving to the hoop. The pass to Daly, puts up the layup. It's good. What a connection between Manchester and Daly. And just like that, the lead has now grown to 15 for Whitman-Hanson.
Looks like Daly might be just trying to stat pad to try and get 1,000 career points here at Whitman-Hanson, Andrew. I don't know how far away she is, but she's definitely making a case to get that number a lot closer to 1K after tonight.
There's a chance Daly gets a double-double tonight in points and assists. She has contributed to almost every basket tonight. While Dylan Hurley has found the basket most of the times with her shot, Leah Daly is the one controlling the whole offense.
That's what I meant. Hurley, excuse me, not Daly. They're playing out of their minds right now.
They're both playing amazing. This Whitman-Hanson offense just seems unstoppable at the moment. I don't think they've missed a shot in the second quarter. 26-11. It was just a 4-point deficit. Now it's 15. Marshfield needs to limit their turnovers on the offensive side of the ball. Whitman-Hanson barely misses their shots as it is, but when you can't respond back with points of your own, that's a
Andrew, especially when you're on your home court, right? Like, one thing that coaches always stress about, we both know from Coach Fish, is you have to be able to protect home floor and at least keep the game competitive. You can't get ran off your home court, and right now Marshfield is doing just that. They're getting ran off their home court.
First quarter competitive, second quarter not in the slightest. It's been all Whitman-Hanson in the first minute and a half. Marshfield looks to overcome a 15-point deficit early, and that's not the way you want to start it. The pass deflected from Pierce. Marshfield going to try that again. Aruda, the pass to Stevens. Stevens going to take it up the floor for Marshfield. Whitman-Hanson now implementing a press.
Looks like this is a 1-2-2, Andrew. Can be a very dangerous press if you use it correctly.
What a great pass from Stevens to Aruda, who puts up the layup, and it's good. Much needed basket for the Rams.
Like I said, you have to use it correctly, and Marshfield was able to just find the gap right there. The bad thing about a 1-2-2, leaves the paint wide open.
Marshfield instantly with their third foul of the season, and we're not even 2 minutes in. That's going to send Daly to the free throw line, who has had just a phenomenal game in the first quarter and in the first 2 minutes of the second. That foul is going to be on Molly Stevens. That is her first. First shot from Daly is good. Extends the lead to 14. Second shot, no good. Daly goes 1 for 2. The rebound from McDougal. Whitman-Hanson still applying the pressure. Daly tips the pass. That's going to stay in Marshfield possession. And now here comes the 2-2-1.
Hey, Marshall did a good job of beating it the first time.
The guards of Stevens and Rosa are in the backcourt for the Rams. Aruda in between them. Aruda finds Stevens. Now the Rams are going to push it to the hoop. Stevens kicks it to Ewell. Aruda up top. Now Rosa. Back to Aruda up top. Aruda is guarded by Pierce. Aruda finds Stevens on the corner, who puts up the three. It's good. Stevens hits the three. A much-needed basket for the Rams as they cut the deficit to just 11.
Molly Stevens, she makes the right play no matter what. She's usually facilitating on the court, but if she needs to put up a shot, she'll put up a shot.
The three-point from Pierce is no good. Daly tries to get the rebound, unable to grab it. Now Ewell's got it. The pass to McDougal slips through her fingers. Whitman-Hanson's going to get the ball right back. Tyler, we need to take advantage of the missed shots from Whitman-Hanson.
That looked like a 50-50 call right there. That one very well could have gone off the hands of Hurley, so that one just a tight call, but close one from the ref.
Could have gone either way, but nonetheless, Daly brings it up the floor for the Panthers. She's guarded by McDougal. Marshfield has since switched to a man-to-man defense. The three-point from Hurley is no good.
If she made that, oh my God.
That was a tough shot selection. That was more of a heat check shot there from Dylan Hurley. Whitman-Hanson suddenly reduces the press. The Rams were able to figure that out, and Whitman-Hanson is now back to a half-court defense. Elwood has it. Up top, she finds Aruda on the wing. Aruda guarded by McKee. Aruda drives to the hoop, puts up the layup. That one no good. Now Hurley brings it up the floor. She finds Pierce up top. Pierce puts up the three. That one no good. Stevens with the rebound. Now the Rams are going to push it. Stevens picks up her dribble and finds McDougal in the corner. McDougal, the tray ball is no good. And that rebound from Daly, and she has nothing but space ahead of her. The tip from McDougal, though, great defense. Hurley has it in the corner. Finds Daly at the top of the key. Back to Hurley. The three-point is no good. The rebound from Aruda, but the fight from Pierce rips it out of Aruda's arms, puts up the shot, and gets fouled. That is great fight from Malaya Pierce.
That was a second effort right there by Pierce, Andrew. Didn't give up on the play, and Aruda, she's no easy player to rip the ball away from. Very big presence there in the paint, and that's a junior taking her on right there. So just a lot of credit to Pierce right there.
Absolutely. Great work there from Pierce, and great hustle from McDougal to stop Daly from getting the wide open layup. First free throw from Pierce is no good. The lead stays at 11.
Looked like Daly on that fast break might have gotten caught by the turf monster right there. It didn't look like anything tripped her up. Kind of seemed like she just fell over, lost her momentum.
The turf monster is scary, whether it's on the turf or on the court. The second shot from Pierce is good. She goes 1 for 2. Whitman-Hanson now leads 28-16. Stevens to Elwood. Elwood guarded tightly by Manchester. Elwood finds McDougal across the court. McDougal drives to the middle, puts up the lefty floater, but gets denied by Pierce. McDaniel, the rebound. Stevens, the floater. That one's good. Molly Stevens has hit 3 baskets in the second quarter, and the lead is now cut to...
Having a Steve Nash level impact on this Marshfield team. Not the biggest, not the strongest player on the court, but the smartest player on this Marshfield team.
The move from Daly to the hoop. That one's good. Great layup from Leah Daly. She will not let this deficit. Stevens, guarded by Baratheon. Elwood has it up top. The screen from McDougal. Great defense from Pierce. Stevens has it up top now. The handoff to McDougal. McDougal gives it to McDaniel down low, who finds Elwood. Elwood, the deep three ball is no good. And the great fight from McDougal. She gets the offensive rebound. She finds Ewell down low. Stevens, the mid-range, is good. Has hit takeover, Tyler.
Molly Stevens said, fine, I'll just do it myself, I guess, here in the second quarter. Single-handedly keeping her team alive in the game right now.
Daly having a little takeover session of her own, but she's going to pass that back out, and a foul is called. Stella Ewell and Tyler, that's 5 fouls for the Rams. Whitman-Hanson is now in the bonus.
You look over at the scoreboard, Andrew.
At the line for Whitman-Hanson, number 14, Leah Daly, shooting 2.
Whitman-Hanson foul on number 5, Riley Welch, team's first Marshfield ball. Correction, no basket, at the line for Whitman-Hanson, number 3, Dylan Early, shooting 2. Whitman-Hanson foul number 32, Amanda McKee, team second. Whitman-Hanson ball. Checking back in for the Panthers is number 12, Valia Pierre. Also for the Rams, number 23, Audrey Sears. Foul goes on Whitman-Hanson for 5, Riley Welch, team's third. At the line for the Rams, number 30, Caroline Ruda, shooting 1. Timeout, Whitman-Hanson.
it looks like, as I see that, it looks like they're going to be setting up a
Whitman-Hanson fell number 3, Dylan Early, team's 4th. Checking in for the Rams, number 21, Billy Ewell, sports field goal.
And just like the inbound pass goes out of bounds, another
Out of bounds, Whitman-Hanson ball.
Marshall had a chance to turn the lead to 3. Now Whitman-Hanson has a chance to extend it from out.
At the end of the first half, your score, Marshfield 28, Whitman-Hanson 37.
MCM coverage of MHS sports is proudly presented by
Biviano General Contracting.
Biviano General Contracting is Marshfield's leading custom modular house builder. Modular building saves time and money. Only 8 to 12 weeks for the entire build, saving up to 25% of the cost compared to traditional building. We also offer custom deck building, kitchen and bathroom remodels, additions, and house elevations.
More information can be found at bivianocontracting.com.
Repel Pest Solutions. Repel Pest Solutions is a full-service pest control company protecting residential and commercial properties from nuisance pests that carry germs and diseases. They are a small, family-run business from Marshfield, licensed, insured, competitively priced. We work to understand your needs and offer an integrated pest solution that's environmentally friendly. Don't be afraid to bug us. Road to Responsibility. Founded in 1988, Road to Responsibility's mission is to provide the means, the opportunity, and the support necessary to allow citizens with disabilities to take their place as productive members of the community. We are committed to providing all individuals with opportunities to truly live in the community. Through our services, we are proud to enrich and improve the lives of every individual, one person at a time.
Hey guys, I'm Will.
I'm Jack.
And I'm Ben.
And we are the voices of the Marshfield Rams football team for the pregame and halftime show that you hear every week.
Welcome back to the Marshfield Rams
MCM
pregame show.
To the halftime
show. I am Jack Hughes. This is Will and Ben. And
with the season coming to an end, we just want to take a quick time out and say thank you to everyone who joined us every single week to broadcast the Marshfield Rams football games. That ball picked off to the 5-10 touchdown. Marshfield wants to go and block it. They did. No one's going to catch Cole Hannigan as he throws on the afterburners.
the opportunity to broadcast our hometown athletes is such a privilege. We are also honored to bring you guys into the action.
Unfortunately, we're actually at risk of losing this local sports coverage that brings our community together. Frankly, we're in desperate need of support.
You see, we're a nonprofit, and while you may see us on a variety of platforms, the main funding that Marshfield Community Media gets is from the cable payments of Marshfield residents.
As more and more people continue to cut cable in the town, this results in dwindling funds for MCM, which means less broadcasting and even worse, less football.
If you enjoy seeing our local athletes on screen, if you've been enjoying our halftime reports, or if you value hometown sports and community storytelling, please consider making a donation today. Your donations can help keep the lights on, the mics working, and the cameras rolling.
Your donations will go directly towards the essentials. Equipment upgrades, production costs, and to pay the staff that's behind us every single week during the games.
Every contribution, big or small, helps keep the game going and the cameras rolling. So please, consider donating down below.
Over the past 15 years, MCM has supported the Marshfield community through its mission in connecting the community. As successful as MCM has been, there is a significant challenge facing MCM that will dramatically impact the Marshfield community. Just like almost all community media centers, over 90% of MCM's funding comes from Comcast and Verizon's cable licenses with the town of Marshfield. MCM receives a small percentage of that cable revenue. With technology changing and people changing the way that they consume media, many people have decided to abandon cable television for streaming platforms. 2021 to 2022 saw the greatest one-year decline in cable subscriptions in Massachusetts at 10%. Marshfield isn't immune to this, and over the next several years, we expect to see at least a 20% decrease in our funding due to the decline in cable subscribers in Marshfield. It means saying goodbye to members of the MCM staff, not making important upgrades that make MCM the state-of-the-art studio it is, and a significant reduction in support to valuable community institutions. But most importantly, what does this mean for you? It means saying goodbye to open and transparent government coverage, not being able to see important Marshfield school events like graduation and sports, as well as important community news and information shared by MCM. Please don't let this important community institution wither and die. Please contact us or visit our website to find out more about how you can support Marshfield Community Media.
Alongside Tyler Pinheiro and our analyst Ben Wilson, I'm Anderw Youngworth. Guys, it's been an offensive explosion in the first half. Ben, I'll start with you. What has gone right for the Rams in the first half of play?
Well, offense, like you said, it's been an offensive explosion for both sides. For the Rams, I've definitely noticed Molly Stevens. He's dropped a ton of points here for the Rams offense, but the Rams defense definitely needs to pick up the pace. As they're down by 9 points, they definitely need to come back here. The offense obviously doing their part. It's the defense that I'm looking forward to in the second half.
And what on defense needs to change for the Rams, in both your opinions?
I mean, I don't think the 1-3-1 was the play. I think they were playing really good when they were out in that man defensive set. They were forcing a lot of turnovers. I'm curious to know what the decision was behind switching to the 1-3-1. It worked on that one play, but then you let up the buzzer beater to Hurley, which Hurley has just been killing them all game so far. I think she's got over 20 points now, and that was only in the first half. So right now she's on pace for 40, and you don't want that to happen on your home court.
I mean, yeah, Hurley, Daly, and Pierce have been the big three for this Panthers team thus far. Hurley leading the pack. How do you slow those three players down, specifically Hurley?
I think the biggest part is stopping the big threes. That's clearly what's been getting past the Rams. We've seen a lot of threes get dropped here for the Panthers, so I think right now they need to limit the threes here for the Panthers.
And the three-point shooting is definitely the main key for Whitman-Hanson. Marshfield has only hit 2 or 3 threes. Does Marshfield continue to fire the three, or do they work it inside and get points in the paint and at the foul line?
I think if you're open, you take them, but they're not falling right now when they're slightly contested, so I think you just have to keep moving the ball around. Don't dribble. Just try and pass. Eventually, someone on defense will slip up, and you'll get either an open look or you'll get an open layup, something like that.
Who's the key player, in both of your opinions, Ben? We'll start with you. Who's the key player for the Rams in the second half that needs to make the adjustment for Marshfield to succeed?
I think in the second half I'm looking out for Josie Elwood, Andrew. I mean, She didn't really have the best first half. We really saw a lot of Molly Stevens, but the Patriot League All-Star, I think, can really pick up the pace here in the second half and really put some points on the board for the Rams.
She's been a Patriot League All-Star before. That's why the team relies on her in moments like these. Tyler, in your eyes, who do you see as the key factor for this Rams team to switch the pace?
I'm looking at Molly Stevens to just keep it up. She's been like that Steve Nash type of player right now. Smartest player on the court, can get everybody involved. She can score, but she can also facilitate. Plays good defense, whether that's getting steals, just locking up the best offensive player. So I think Molly Stevens just needs to keep it moving.
Well, the Rams looking to pick up their first win of the season against a tough team like the Panthers. Let's see if the second half falls their way. Thank you for joining us, Ben and Tyler. That'll do it for the MCM Halftime Show. We'll see you at the start of the third quarter.
MCM coverage of MHS sports is proudly presented by
Biviano General Contracting.
Biviano General Contracting is Marshfield's leading custom modular house builder. Modular building saves time and money. Only 8 to 12 weeks for the entire build, saving up to 25% of the cost compared to traditional building. We also offer custom deck building, kitchen and bathroom remodels, additions, and house elevations.
More information can be found at bivianocontracting.com.
Repel Pest Solutions. Repel Pest Solutions is a full-service pest control company protecting residential and commercial properties from nuisance pests that carry germs and diseases. They are a small, family-run business from Marshfield, licensed, insured, competitively priced. We work to understand your needs and offer an integrated pest solution that's environmentally friendly. Don't be afraid to bug us. Road to Responsibility. Founded in 1988, Road to Responsibility's mission is to provide the means, the opportunity, and the support necessary to allow citizens with disabilities to take their place as productive members of the community. We are committed to providing all individuals with opportunities to truly live in the community. Through our services, we are proud to enrich and improve the lives of every individual, one person at a time.
And today it's a tough test to get that done. But through one half of play, the Rams only trailed by 9 to the 6-1 Whitman-Hanson Panthers. The third quarter underway. Tyler Pinheiro, I'm Anderw Youngworth alongside Tyler Pinheiro. Daly has it at the top of the key for the Panthers. She's guarded tightly by Elwood. Now Pierce has it on the wing. Panthers working it around. Here's Baratheon who brings it towards the middle. That shot was tipped by Elwood. Pierce has it in the corner. She kicks it back up top to Daly. Baratheon puts up the three. That one rolls in. Lucky bounce for the Panthers.
Andrew, I still don't understand why Marshfield's playing zone. The man defense works so well. It's now, looks like we got a low 3-2 zone right here.
A low 3-2 from the Panthers. They noticed that the Rams did not hit many threes, but the Rams passed their way around that zone. Great ball movement. Leads to an Aruda layup.
Like I just said in the halftime show, Andrew, the best way Marshfield can stay in the game is by passing the ball and by switching to man defense. They still need to do that. But
Marshfield running a 2-2 zone with a man on Hurley, and that man is Molly Stevens. The three-point shot is no good. McDougal with the rebound, kicks it to Elwood. Elwood's going to bring this one up the floor. No, it's not. It's McDougal who finds Ewell in the corner. And Ewell's pass, a little miscommunication there from the Rams. That pass was tipped by Daly. Elwood has it up top. Thought of shooting it, but gives it off to McDougal, who finds Aruda down low. Ewell has it at the elbow, fakes the shot, puts up the floater. That shot is no good. McDougal, the rebound and the block from Pierce. Ewell has it, kicks it to Stevens, who puts up the tray ball. That one rims out, and the rebound from Baratheon.
I'm curious to see how this box and one works here, Andrew. It looks like Marshfield has a general idea of how it's going to work. Molly Stevens is going to be the chaser, so one of the things I wanted to say in the halftime show, couldn't get to it, is I was going to say I think a box and one could work if you're able to face guard Hurley and just not let her be a part of the offensive game, but it would just have to come down to what the other four defenders do. So it looks like Stevens is up to the task, and we're going to have to just see what the other four can do in the box.
Well, it looks like Marshfield's going to have to give it a shot once again. Another foolish turnover from the Marshfield offense. The box and one has worked so far Let's see how Whitman-Hanson counters that. An offensive explosion in the first half. The first 2 minutes of the third quarter, mostly defense. Daly thought of putting up the three, gives it to Pierce, who gives it to Baratheon. Baratheon, the three. That one no good. And the rebound from McDougal. And that bounces right into Stevens' hands, who passes it to Ewell down low. Ewell's going to bring that one back out. She gives that to Aruda. And the foul on Daly. That's a foolish reach and foul that you can't have if you're someone like Daly, who Whitman-Hanson needs in the final minutes.
Looked like Daly might have just got a little unlucky on that one. Looked like from our angle she hit all balls, so that's just an unfortunate call right there, but definitely one that helps the Rams.
And that unfortunate call is going to be her third foul as she inches closer to that foul number 5. That pass deflected, stays Marshfield possession.
If you can get Daly out of the game, that's going to be really huge. So I think Marshfield's going to just look to keep attacking her.
Elwood's got it on the wing. She looks to drive towards the middle. The pass to Ewell on the baseline. And that's going to be another foul on the Panthers. This one on Malaya Pierce, another key player, junior captain, who you cannot have racking up the foul count.
Quick couple of fouls there, Andrew. Definitely not what you want if you are Whitman-Hanson. And Coach Costa definitely doesn't look too happy about it, as he already doesn't have a lot of depth to go to on that bench.
Not much depth at all. That is only Pierce's only first foul.
Her only first foul. Nice.
Yeah. Aruda puts up the layup. That one is good. And that cuts the lead to just 8. Daly with the ball. Rams still in that box defense. The Panthers swinging it around. McKee has it down low. Great pass to Pierce, but it bounces off her feet and into Aruda's hands. Aruda outlets to Elwood, who outlets to Stevens. Stevens drives to the hoop, puts up the layup, and it's good. The offhand layup from Molly Stevens cuts the deficit to just 6.
Stevens doing such a good job as the chaser, and she's getting rewarded for it on the offensive end, Andrew. And Marshfield as a whole, the box, they've been doing a great job.
Hurley has it. She's guarded tightly by Stevens. Now Pierce, who gives it to Daly, puts up the 3. That one, no good. Pierce follows it up with a rebound. And the shot hits the bottom of the backboard and out of bounds. That's going to be Marshfield possession.
Marshfield's defense, Andrew, they're finally starting to lock in here. Marshfield, we knew that they had the chance to be a good team coming into the season. We just hadn't seen it yet. This is the type of Marshfield basketball you expect. And Marshfield doing all they can to stay in this game right now with the Panthers.
And you look at Coach Wise on the sideline. He is off his chair. He is dialed in. Stevens puts up the 3, and it's good! Molly Stevens simply cannot be stopped. The lead is cut to 3.
We got fans standing now, Andrew. The energy is definitely high in here.
The 3 from Baratheon is no good, and the rebound from Aruda. Stevens will bring it up the court for the Rams.
Looks like the screaming closeout by Elwood definitely worked on that one.
Sometimes the screaming closeout is all you need. Elwood drives to the hoop, picks up her dribble, and just gets the ball ripped from her from Malaya Pierce. Pierce brings it up the floor. Great defense there from Elwood. Officials not going to call anything there. McKee trips, but passes out to Baratheon, who puts up another 3. That one falls. Baratheon has probably shot 10 threes in this quarter. Finally gets that one to fall, and Whitman-Hanson extends their lead back to 6. Elwood has it on the wing, who finds Aruda in the middle. She backs down McKee, finds Elwood down low. That pass a little too high. Another foolish pass there from the Rams as Audrey Sears checks in for Elwood. Now the Whitman-Hanson lead is 6, and they have possession. We're going to get a timeout here. Marshfield has gained momentum in this third quarter,
Andrew,
but it's starting to slip away.
I think all the momentum was just possession of what Aruda was thinking. She just threw that pass into 4 defenders, saying that Josie was going to come down with it. She's not Calvin Johnson. You had a shooter right out on the wing. That was a better pass. I have no idea what the thought process was on that play.
Marshfield going to need the box and 1 defense to keep the lead at 6, which it's done a good job so far in the second half. They have for sure who has not even attempted a shot in the third quarter, but Baratheon a ton of threes in the third quarter. Only a few have fallen, but
yeah, Baratheon, she's been doing her thing so far. I mean, she gets her number called and she just puts the ball up and the ball goes in. It's pretty. Even if it's not going in, she's still shooting them. So I think Marshall just needs to have better rotations. Obviously, you don't want to let up layups down low, but you have in there. She can basically guard 2 people at the same time, so you still want to make sure you have someone chasing out there on the perimeter to not open threes.
Little over halfway into the third quarter. 3:42 left to play. Whitman-Hanson leads 43-37. A lot riding on this one. Marshfield looking for its first win. Whitman-Hanson has not suffered its first loss in Patriot League play.
Curious to see what's about out of this play. We've got 3 people all lined up on the opposite side of the box.
This is a big one right here. Pierce kicks it out to Balathon, who puts up the 3. That one, no good. The rebound, or it was more so the fight between Aruda and Pierce, and that jump ball goes to Rams.
Solid defensive possession right there. You still can't keep letting up those open threes. Looks like Coach Costa definitely knows how to deal with a box and one.
Stevens dribbling around the top of the floor. She wanted a foul on the Panthers. She gets the ball back, puts up the floater, and it's good. Who can stop Stevens? The answer is no.
Yeah, the answer to that question is nobody at all.
The deficit is now just 4 for the Rams. Pierce has it at the top of the key. The screen from Bathalon. Pierce puts up the layup. She gets the foul call, but the shot is no good. That one's going to go on Sears, and Pierce is shooting 2 at the line.
Yeah, the refs definitely, they just missed a very, very obvious ball foul right there. I believe that one on Bathalon just completely boxed the line of Ruda, and do that, Andrew, if you're off the ball. You can box out if it's a rebound, but if you're just simply driving a player away just so they can't contest, that's called a gortat. I had a way of doing it where you wouldn't get fouled, but if you're driving them away with your legs, can't do that.
Shout out to Todd. Stevens unhappy with that call, but 2 seconds later, she puts up the flutter and nails it. Stevens has had a phenomenal game. Only a sophomore. She's playing like a senior. The second shot from Pierce, no good, but the rebound from Moore. Whitman-Hanson maintains possession. Daly drives baseline, kicks it out to Bathalon. Bathalon in the Sears is going to bring it up the floor. She finds Stevens on the wing, who finds Aruda down low. Aruda puts up the shot, and that one finds its way in. Deficit is back.
Put that 3 up there, Andrew, but hey, she makes the right play like I've been saying, and she's able to get Aruda 2 points.
The Rams bench is loud once again. Pierce has a wide open lane to the hoop, puts up the floater, but it's no good. Aruda with the rebound, and she outlets to Stevens, who brings it up the floor for Marshfield. Stevens guarded by Pierce. She gives that to Sears. Sears guarded by Hurley on the wing. Finds Aruda down low. McDougal has it at the top of the key. She drives, puts up the layup. That one, a little too much on it. Hurley with the rebound. She's going to bring it up to Whitman-Hanson. Molly Stevens has shut her down in the third quarter. She's barely touched the ball. Daly has it. She puts up the 3. That one misses the rim entirely, and be Marshfield ball.
Great effort there by McDougal to just sprint over for the closeout right there. Definitely forced the miss because looked like she was trying to get, I believe that was Stella Ewell that was guarding in the corner to come over, but that would have led to a wide open 3. So heads up play by McDougal to still force the contest.
And McDougal earns a little resting time as Chesna checks in for her. Whitman-Hanson back in that zone. Sears to Aruda down low. Aruda puts up the mid-range. That one's good. Carroll cuts the deficit. Just 1.
It's getting loud. That's what you like to hear.
It's been a great fight from the Rams, who are back in the box defense. What a steal from Chesna. Quick reflexes. She makes a move towards the hoop, puts up the layup. It's no good. Ewell follows it with a rebound. Official stops time.
Oh, wow.
The certain happy about that whistle blown dead, and for a good reason. A wide open mid-range. She was on fire. Rams trail by 1 and half possession. Aruda has it, but it gets tipped away by Moore, and now the Panthers are bringing it up the floor. Who gives it to Pierce? Pierce cuts to the hoop. Great attack. Great finish from Malaya Pierce.
That last Marshfield could have very easily just had the lead, but Chesna just decided to try and take it herself right there. You got to learn how to play team basketball, especially if you're playing for a Marshfield Rams team.
Molly Stevens able to get to the rack, but unable to finish, but the hustle from Sears gets the ball back. Just under a minute to play as Ewell gets fouled.
Happened right there, just trying to point out one thing, but now Marshfield's got a chance to get right back to where they were.
They're going to call that foul in motion, so Ewell gets 2 foul shots, chance to cut the deficit to just 1. 5 seconds left to play in the third quarter. The Panthers lead the Rams by just 3. Rams have had a valiant fight in the second and third quarters of play. Ewell missed the first one. The second one is up, and it's good. Ewell goes 1 for 2 from the stripe, and the Rams trail the Panthers by just 2.
Got the luck of the screaming baby on that one.
Hurley, guarded by Stevens. Finds Walsh. Walsh gives it to Moore down low, and it slips through her hands. That's going to be Marshfield possession with 0 shot clock left to play. 31 seconds left in the third quarter. The shot clock is off, and I'm not sure if Sears knew the rules there, and thank God she didn't. Marshfield chance to spend their last seconds
My heart
on
just
offense.
dropped. My heart just dropped right there,
Oh
Andrew.
my
Not really
goodness.
sure what that was.
Well, Sears has it on the wing. What a pass, but she trapped just before. Great cut from Ewell, great pass from Sears, but that foot, the travel violation, and another mistake that just can't happen. We saw the quarter. Whitman-Hanson is now Marshfield can hold her for the final shot, but now Whitman-Hanson has the chance to extend their lead when that doesn't need to happen.
You have to give Whitman-Hanson some credit, though. They did a good job of pressuring Sears there to force that travel because they made her hesitate, and if you hesitate, you usually travel.
Able to put up the layup, and now Whitman-Hanson leads by 4 with just 5 seconds left to play. Stevens gets the ball stolen. Hurley gonna put up the layup to end the quarter, and she misses it.
The lights are too
Tyler
bright.
is a dead bunny. Hurley goes scoreless third quarter. Tremendous defense from Molly Stevens in the last 8 minutes.
Yeah, the lights were definitely too bright for Dylan Hurley right there on the layup. Thought about it too much for the layup, and you know that can be the cause of a missed layup, Andrew.
And we know that all too well from our previous experiences with basketball. It is 48-40 in the Panthers. Marshfield putting up a very effort for an 0-5. Set to get underway. Panthers lead by 4, 8 minutes left to play. Huge stakes for teams. Marshfield has nothing to lose. Whitman-Hanson has everything to lose.
Andrew, this is what some people might call a trap game if you're Whitman-Hanson, and right now it definitely looks like they've fallen into the trap.
Manchester brings it up the floor for the Panthers. Marshfield back in the 2-3. Pierce drives to the hoop, puts up the layup, and it's good. Malaya Pierce has had some very tough layups in the second half.
Definitely seeing why Pierce is a junior captain, Andrew. She's just been able to take over this game so well without Hurley being in the mix.
Aruda has it at the free throw line. She finds McDougal in the corner, who drives baseline, puts up the layup, and it's good with the offhand. What a take from Maeve McDougal.
That was just great control right there by McDougal. Just hands midair. You almost never see that from a player.
Moore puts up the that one hits the back rim and no good. Sears gets the rebound, gives it to McDougal. McDougal back to the rim. That layup is no good. The fight for McDaniel. Dives on the floor, stays in bounds, and gets the rebound. Aruda on the floor. She gets the rebound, but Women comes away with it. The layup from Manchester, no good. Pierce gets the rebound and gets fouled. Just a display of from all women on the court.
Not really sure what I just watched. Looked like that was a set of WWE wrestling. About half the floor hit the floor right there.
What a valiant effort. Aruda. Deficit still for Pierce. Has 2 free throws to extend the lead.
Checking in for the Reds, number 22, Josie Elwood.
Absolutely not. That's second one.
Out of bounds, Whitman-Hanson ball.
Unfortunate from a
Personal foul number 24, Dave McDougall, team second. At the line for Whitman-Hanson, number 12, Malia Pierre, shooting 2.
Ryan Pierce has been a force to be reckoned with in the entire second half. She also, Tyler, has gone 1 for 2 from the line in every attempts goal. And she now, that first one, extends the lead to 6. That second shot is good. I apologize.
They say when you might have to kill them, and you might have to kill the Rams to beat them in this one.
Coach Wise channeling his inner fish. He's standing on the court right now. That 3 from Pierce is no good. The fight for McDaniel. What great hustle from McDaniel. It's still going to be Whitman-Hanson, but that is right there. Your senior captain.
MCM coverage of MHS sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions,
Biviano General Contracting,
Road to Responsibility. MCM coverage of MHS sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions,
Biviano General Contracting,
Road to Responsibility.
Play. Rams come out of the timeout down 7. Stevens hit the 3, and then they let up a 3 of their own to Bathalon. That 3-point shot is no good, and it's tipped off of Whitman-Hanson. That's going to stay Marshfield possession.
I mean, Andrew, the person you want right there if you're Marshfield.
Stevens down low, gives that to Aruda, back to Stevens on the corner. Back to Aruda in the paint, who puts up the shot, and it's good. Keep feeding Caroline Aruda. Can't miss.
It's a Kobe and Shaq type duo. Looks like they're going to go back to the box and 1 here with Molly Stevens just chasing Hurley.
Bathalon gives that to Manchester, who finds Pierce, who finds Moore. The one more drill. Does it work? It does. Phenomenal offense from the Panthers.
This just makes me wonder. The man-to-man defense works so well for the Rams. I don't know why they keep going to the zone. Molly Stevens has done a great job on Hurley, but the zone, they just can't rotate.
And Whitman-Hanson is a 3-point shooting team. Sometimes the zone does not work that well. Like I said, the parents want the foul on Aruda there. Stevens has on the wing, who gives it to Aruda. Feed the beast. Aruda puts up the shot, and that one falls. Keep Caroline Aruda.
I feel like you know what's coming every time she gets the ball on that low post, and you still can't stop it.
And Tyler, Coach Wise must have heard you because they have now switched to a man defense. Hurley attacks the rim, puts up the layup. That one no good. Hurley is still scoreless in the second half. Elwood brings it up the floor for the Rams. They are down 6 with 3.5 left to play. McDougal with it on the wing, guarded by Pierce. Makes a move to her right, finds Ewell, who gives it back to McDougal. McDougal has it in the corner, and the officials call a travel. Just a tough mistake there, Tyler. With 3.5 left to play, that could have been a much basket.
I think that might have been a phantom travel right there. I didn't see any pivot foot get lifted off the ground.
I didn't either, Tyler. I didn't either. Tough call, but Manchester brings it up the floor. She gives that to Daly, who gives it to Pierce, back to Daly. Little back-to-back connection between them, and that ball is going to be off of Pierce's foot. Marshall break, and they get another shot to cut.
Yeah, Andrews, just a heads-up play by Aruda right there to hit that ball back. That was into Pierce's legs.
Whitman-Hanson set up in their man defense. 3:14 left to play. The Rams trail by 6. Stevens has it at half court. The screen from Aruda. Stevens gets by, puts up the shot. That one no good. And the rebound from Pierce. Whitman-Hanson going to bring it up the floor. The pass from Hurley to Manchester. What a tremendous pass from Dylan Hurley. Someone who has not scored in the second half, has done a great job feeding her teammates.
She might not be scoring, but she's doing pretty much everything else here in the second half.
Coach Wise going to take another timeout as Whitman-Hanson begins to pull away with an 8-point lead. 2:45 left to play. Tyler, what mentality does Marshall need to have in this play in terms of defense? Because right now, a nosebleed.
I think you have to go back into the man. Like, none of these zones have been working. You've just been getting shot out of them. You got to play man. You just have to thing. I know it might be tough if you have a Aruda on the but I feel like that's the only thing you have to do is you have to guard the perimeter. And if I'm Marshfield, I'm moving fast on offense. I know I said you got to slow down, but now this is crunch time. You need to get buckets quickly.
They need to get buckets quickly, whether 2 or 3. They know who to feed if they want to. Stevens has taken care of the offense in the paint. The 2 sophomores have have led the ship all game for this team, and that's what you like to see out of your 2 underclassmen.
Andrew, I just got over in Whitman-Hanson. Score right now is 63-52 in favor of the boys of Marshfield. So in that second half over there.
And that's a big one for them. They were trailing at the needed this one. Marshfield pulling away in the second. That's huge. It's huge for the boys. So they'll hopefully rise to 5-2.
So Andrew, Molly Stevens inbounding here. They always say the most dangerous person on a side out is the inbounder. So be ready for this play to go right back to her.
Aruda has it on the wing, and she fires a 3. That one, no good. The rebound from Manchester. Marshall with a quick shot, but unsuccessful. Manchester, a couple fancy dribble moves, and now Hurley has it on the wing. She kicks it to Bathalon. Manchester has it up top. Shooting down the clock. Pierce has it at the top of the key. She puts fouled as she.
Looking like Pierce wants the shooting foul, even though we all know she wasn't in the motion of shooting.
And she is going to get it. Despite the fact that she passed it, they're going to give her.
I didn't know jump shots just went to the.
I didn't either. It must have just been a terrible shot selection. They say the ball doesn't. Now it is lying as the throw falls.
No, you have to respect the rules. The ball don't lie, so it was a shooting foul.
Must have been because they both fall, and now Marshfield has to overcome a 10-point deficit in just 2 minutes of play. Elwood has it on the wing, gives that to Aruda. Aruda guarded tightly by Pierce. She backs her down in the paint, puts up the layup, and gets fouled by Pierce. A tough take from Aruda. Shots.
Pierce too thrilled with that call right there. Felt like she didn't even touch her, but there's just not much you can do in your guard in Carolina Aruda going downhill.
Yeah, I mean, Pierce isn't happy with the call, but that's the only way Aruda is to send her to the hope for the best. The world keeps spinning. Pierce has it up, and
now that one I definitely saw where the foul occurred on that one.
Marshfield feels sending Pierce to the free throw line, and at this point, that's what 1:51 left to play. The Rams trail. in the corner. Marshfield needs to put up a shot. Aruda fires the three. That one's good! Aruda nails the deep three, but only 10 seconds left to play. Marshfield needs to foul, and they're not fouling. They're playing way too conservative. Tyler, what did we just Marshfield with come in and foul in 2 unanswered possessions? I mean, not from Aruda, but if you foul earlier, then you have way more time. There's 6 seconds left in the game.
Yeah. Like you had.
MCM coverage of MHS sports is proudly presented by
Biviano General Contracting.
Biviano General Contracting is Marshfield's leading custom modular house builder. Modular building saves time and money. Only 8 to 12 weeks for the entire build, saving up to 25% of the cost compared to traditional building. We also offer custom deck building, kitchen and bathroom remodels, additions, and house elevations.
More information can be found at bivianocontracting.com.
Repel Pest Solutions. Repel Pest Solutions is a full-service pest control company protecting residential and commercial properties from nuisance pests that carry germs and diseases. They are a small, family-run business from Marshfield, licensed, insured, competitively priced. We work to understand your needs and offer an integrated pest solution that's environmentally friendly. Don't be afraid to bug us. Road to Responsibility. Founded in 1988, Road to Responsibility's mission is to provide the means, the opportunity, and the support necessary to allow citizens with disabilities to take their place as productive members of the community. We are committed to providing all individuals with opportunities to truly live in the community. Through our services, we are proud to enrich and improve the lives of every individual. one person at a time.
Crossing a 50, 40, he's got 2 men to beat, no one's gonna catch.
Kick is up, and it is score!
For three.
Got it! With the shot,
Lights out, good night, goodbye.
and that's it! Marshfield wins! It's a great serve.
Another one drop, and the Rams drop one first here in the Super Bowl.
Nice.
Kick on the field.